EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's an all-Western Conference matchup in today's game as the Clippers come into town for this one. Welcome to and let's.
Hey there, Kevin. Well, we all know that Steve Kerr, the Warriors coach, has a great...
You know what? That humble approach goes a long way, David. Thank you. Brent, a lot of experience on the floor. Talk about why it's so hard to succeed if you do not have that kind of veteran leadership.
If guys stay around this league long enough, Kevin, they've seen a little bit of everything. And when they've seen those things, the fact that they could communicate it to guys who haven't, sometimes they can keep you calm, make sure you temper your expectations, and then have you understand just how long not only the season is, how long a game is, how long a quarter is, and how long even one possession can be in order for you to be more successful and learn the lessons of this game to be better the next time.
You've had a lot of guys come across your path. Any one veteran that comes right out top of your head who really helped you along?
I'll throw way back to Chris Mullin and the time that I worked a lot with Chris in the early part of my career, just preparing to be in the NBA and talking through stories about the type of hard work, the type of consistent work, and the type of mentality you have to not only succeed individually, but certainly to have team success.
Great story. Here are the five for the Clippers. Gallinari and Harris, your small and power forwards. Avery Bradley is out there at Patrick Beverly. And it's Gortat in at the 5 down low.
So many guards that have great handles on the offensive end have great hands on defense too. That time, Steph Curry.
Here's Bradley. Thompson with the rebound.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Outside for Durant. Offline with his 3. And it's Bradley with the ball for Los Angeles. Shoots. That's good from Gallinari on the assist by Bradley.
Well, that's a good job by Avery Bradley, recognizing that he had an open teammate and get it to him in a good position.
On its way from Curry for 2. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
When the guy is capable of so many things like that on the offensive end, anytime you lose sight of him, he's got a huge advantage.
Poked away. And that one's good by Gortat.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Well, you have to be able to trust each other on the defensive end of the floor. Otherwise, the whole thing is just going to crumble.
Green passes to Curry. It's Durant on the wing. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Durant's got his second basket of the night.
And the sinewy body of Kevin Durant allows him to finish through the physical play.
And Kevin Durant, the ultimate get-out-of-jail card for your offense. With his height and shooting touch, get him the ball with the clock running down, and he can make something out of nothing.
Warriors have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Curry kicks to Thompson. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. It's Bradley on the wing. Over Thompson. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Bradley's got his first 2 points of the night. You know, Greg, Kevin Durant could fit in any offense, but in your eyes, how good of a fit has he been in this Warriors attack?
Really like the missing puzzle piece. You know, I mean, his shot comes so much easier with the spacing he's afforded. At the same time, he's the fail-safe. When things break down, he can get his shot off against anyone.
And it's Gallinari missing. The Warriors trail. It's Curry outside. It's hauled in by Beverly.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
To the middle, here's Harris. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, Harris at 6'9" is a big body, and the defense has got to do a better job of pushing him outside the paint.
The jump hook. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Yeah, the smaller defender there really not having a chance. That's where a big guy needs to rotate over and help.
Beverly finds Gortat. Back to Beverly. A 3-ball. No good that time. So Golden State will take it the other way. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. A miss that time would have put him up. And it's Harris with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. Here's Gortat. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Gortat's got his second bucket.
Now, Gallinari at that size can do a little bit of everything, and I like to see him dishing the rock.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Tobias Harris in his 8th season in the NBA and still just 26 years old.
Yeah, I mean, one season at Tennessee, and he has slowly but steadily improved each year. And, you know, he's gotten stronger, more consistent with his long-range shooting, and he's found his calling as one of those prototype small ball fours.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Jordan Bell's checked in for Draymond Green. Iguodala comes in for Kevin Durant. McCaw, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Here's Johnson, and it's the Clippers scoring again.
The thing about Johnson is he's worked very hard on his three-point shooting, but he's getting much more comfortable and accurate from the mid-range.
Iguodala dishes to Livingston. Lets it go with a three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Johnson. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Warriors trail by 5. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
Got to stay with Livingston. The D cannot let him dice them up with his handle.
Outside Williams. Shoots the 3. Cousins pulls it in.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And the foul on Jordan Bell. That's his first foul. Sendarius Thornwell's checked in for Tobias Harris. Outside Williams. Shoots from 12. It's good. Williams has got his first basket of the night.
He's such a dynamic scorer, inside, outside. It really doesn't matter. Lou Williams is a huge threat to score, especially coming off the bench.
And the call goes against Wesley Johnson. That's his first foul. .23 seconds left in the first quarter. Livingston kicks to Iguodala. Cousins against Scott. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Cousins has got his second basket of the night. The pass to Thornwell. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
And already you're seeing great execution from both teams.
Yeah, lots of points early, and the game plans on both sides, at least offensively, working to perfection.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Los Angeles on top, up by 3. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Since coming to the Warriors, Kevin Durant says he's enjoyed.
Well, he just gets it. You know, you get around.
And Steve Kerr has seen it all on the basketball court. In a worldly perspective, Greg, off of it, he's not going to become a prisoner of the moment.
Keeping the right perspective really so important. You see why guys like KD love playing for him.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, it didn't take them long to get that transition game going.
That's a quick way to build the lead, but Greg, can they sustain this kind of effort all night long? We'll see.
We've got DeMarcus Cousins. Livingston is out there with McCaw. Then there's Bell. And it's Iguodala in at the small forward. That's the Warriors' foul. Takes it off the glass. Iguodala's got 5 points so far.
And he fights through some aggressive defense. Iguodala using those broad shoulders and not taking no for an answer.
The Warriors' Steve Kerr, the fastest coach in major American sports history to 250 wins. Brent, he gave all the credit to his players. But you talk about what makes him special.
Well, I think Steve just really timed it right in terms of when it was he was going to approach the next phase of his life, waiting for his children to be in a good place, waiting for him mentally to be in a spot where he was going to take over a talented team and put his imprint on it. His experience in Phoenix in the front office, teaching him about what it takes to move players around and make trades. Just a proper approach and the proper timing for Steve to take over a basketball club, and then to bring all of what he learned from Greg Popovich and Phil Jackson to the table, along with a lot of his own. And I think Steve thought long and hard and prepared himself on a lot of levels about what the job was going to be for him. We've seen that play out rather nicely in the last few years.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, the Clippers are going in a new direction. Now, Coach Doc Rivers said, we had a shot. I don't think anybody understands how hard it is to win a title. Until you do that, you're going to be frustrated a lot and have to make tough decisions. Kevin?
They're trying to make the right decisions to rebuild better than before, DA. Thanks. And the Clippers making a switch here. Bradley's checked in. Takes the three. He makes that one drop, only a second in 5 tries.
That's a good shot there from Avery Bradley. He's very good at finding opportunities to capitalize from the perimeter.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
In the corner, Bradley with it. And it's off from 3-point range.
Yeah, tonight his shot's been a bit off, but still, they lead the game.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
I like how Durant uses his wily frame there to get off those shots. Not an easy shot, but for him, man, it looks easy.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Klay Thompson, such a perfect fit on the Warriors. A versatile defender, can score playing off the ball, and just plays the game the right way.
Durant with a wide open look. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Here's Bradley. Here's Gortat. Pass to Thornwell. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Harris is checked in for the Clippers. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And is there any doubt Klay Thompson could go to another team and average 30 points a game as the main offensive weapon?
Yeah, but, you know, he's not an attention seeker, and that's just not his personality. He knows it's more fun to play for a winner.
Curry passes to Green. They grab their own miss. Curry kicks to Durant. Launches it. Some solid defense from Gallinari. And it's Harris with the ball for the Clippers. And it's Gallinari missing.
Defense has to feel fortunate. Somehow he missed that opportunity, and still, there's no reason for them to give up that kind of open shot.
Curry finds Green. Cousins, no one around him from outside off the mark. Clippers have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Well, we've got great dunkers now. You played at a time when there were sensational dunkers in the NBA.
Yeah, I saw a lot of guys go over the top of me.
Including yourself.
Too kind. Here's the money. Kevin, I think about those old, and we remember these, the old VHS tapes where you used to get like the dunk highlight tapes. Those are still
Shawn Kemp.
Oh, so fresh in my mind.
Dr. J.
Dominique Wilkins over the top. MJ over everybody.
Young Vince Carter.
Kenny Skywalker. I mean, just the list goes on and on. But the best in-game dunker, I think it's pretty unanimous that Vince Carter still holds the title.
Curry against Beverly. Shoots over Curry. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Patrick Beverly grew up in the west side of Chicago. He said it was a pretty rough high school to go to, Brent.
John Marshall Metropolitan, and he was the head of a 1-2-2 full court press where he just racked up a bunch of steals. Can you imagine just not getting the ball ever over half court? That's because Patrick Beverly was up there playing defense.
Jordan Bell's checked in for Golden State. Now the Warriors moving it up. Bell leading the charge. Count it. And now a 4-point Warrior lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Beverly kicks to Gallinari. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Gallinari gathers his rhythm. He simply rises up and nails the interior shot.
On its way from Curry for 2. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they've really started to get it closer to the basket.
And the Clippers call time here. Steph Curry, Brent, is there any doubt in your mind that he is the greatest shooter in NBA history?
I don't think there's any doubt, but I like the fact that Steph Curry doesn't want to be a one-trick pony, and he isn't. He's trying to be better at making plays. He's trying to be better at making good decisions. He's trying to be better as a defender. And so all of these things for Steph Curry, is not satisfied with the things that he's done so far in his career, which have all been elite.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Golden State. Patrick McCaw comes in for Thompson. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first half.
Jordan Bell, good positional defender, and really takes a lot of pride on the defensive end. Credit the defense, wisely avoiding fouling the shooter. Don't want to give up a personal there, but he made him attempt a difficult layup.
Clippers trail by 4. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Just a great attack mentality. Got right through the defense to finish strong inside.
Curry, good.
Now you could just tell in his gait and in the look on his face, he's in a great rhythm after a terrific first quarter. He is feeling it here in the second.
Goes up at the stripe. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter. Green taking his time here, and Curry has it in the corner. Iguodala outside, back to Curry. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
What a grand finale to the half. Great shot from distance.
Thanks, David, and we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, welcome back. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 14 points, 2 steals, and 1 rebound. He's been playing extremely well lately and making some new highlights for us already in this one. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, their ball movement was fun.
And
we welcome you back to the beautiful Bay Area with the lights of Oakland illuminating the evening. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Curry has been sensational.
And in that first half, something we don't see a lot of from him, the ability to make everyone around him better.
Yeah, that's not really his forte, Greg. Unselfish play.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Harris and Gortat are up front. Bradley and Gallinari are the wingmen. And it's Beverly in at the 1 spot. Klay Thompson came into this NBA with a well-earned reputation as a shooter, Brent, but did you ever think he'd become such a potent defender?
I think it's something that he's worked very hard on, and his ability to cross-match In the early part of his career, Klay Thompson had to take the better scoring of the guards on those nights. It's shifted back, and Klay Thompson is a more well-rounded understanding not only of what he can do defensively, but more of what the opponents that he faces on a nightly basis are trying to do against him.
And Gortat kicks to Beverly. Drills the three-pointer. Beverly's got 5 points now this quarter.
You can't play too far off of Patrick Beverly, or this can happen.
It's stolen by Bradley, and there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Bradley drives in, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
This is where Bradley's at his best. Terrific at slashing with purpose, finding cuts behind the eyes of the defense.
Green, the pass to Durant. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on Harris.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
And he's won an MVP. He's won a championship. He's won a gold medal. Been the MVP in the finals. It's a pretty full resume for one Kevin Durant.
The Warriors making a switch here. Livingston's checked in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, the Clippers have hit the reset button. You wonder how that affects their head coach, Doc Rivers. Now, he seemed reluctant to lead a rebuild with the Celtics, but he's on board doing it with the Clippers. Even though the Clippers relieved him of his title of president of basketball operations in 2017, Rivers has just signed a new extension that will keep him coaching the team for the next few years. Kevin?
Well, if nothing else, DA, he has guided them through some pretty dark hours. Thank you. And it's Gallinari missing.
You got to be a little bit questioning of the defense, because I'm sure they feel foolish for giving that guy that look, but they survived it. And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
Brent, a major pivot for the Clippers last season, trading away the most important player in franchise history, Blake Griffin.
Well, the front office made mention of sustainability and production over cost, and felt like it was the right time for them to move on. The size of that max contract, the injury risk of Blake Griffin and what's happened and transpired the past couple of seasons convinced them that they might be able to clear that out of the way, get some flexibility, and rebuild the roster in the way that they wanted to moving forward.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Well, to win at this level consistently, you cannot be faint of heart, and he's going in for the kill.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Yeah, it's a good time to talk things over. Try to stop what's been a brutal run.
Yeah, he's got to use every device at his disposal at this point, and I think he wants to give other guys a breather right now.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to 8 on the bucket from Harris.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Buries it from three-point range. Thompson's got 10 points in the game.
Even with the hand up, it's not bothering Klay Thompson. Just measured that one off.
From 10 feet out, that one a little long.
It's just been an off night for him. That doesn't happen all that often, but the thing that you do at this point is not to push it, not to rush it. Let it come back to you.
Livingston finds Green outside for Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
And it's been about that execution offensively. I mean, they have been superb.
Yeah, they're just absolutely getting anything and everything that they want out there. They have not let up.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Beverly. And some changes here for the Warriors. Bell, checked in for Cousins. And it's Iguodala in for Green. The Clippers also changing it up. Williams comes in for Harris. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Patrick Beverly. And Marcin Gortat, the Polish hammer, in the final year of a 5-year, $60 million deal. Greg, he's been worth every penny.
He has, but he turns 35 this season. He'll be motivated to earn that next contract, but now on the downslope. We may see his role evolve over the next few years.
We talk so much about Avery Bradley and his motor and how he comes to every game with a defensive mindset. I think that's both where his teammates and the coaching staff really respect the type of consistency he brings to the floor.
Williams against Thompson. Unloads from 13. Here's Johnson. Warriors with the rebound. Durant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Iguodala outside. Passes it to Durant. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. You know, Greg, you hear that since Kevin Durant moved to the Bay Area, he's wasted no time making connections and investments in Silicon Valley.
It's interesting. He's reined in his endorsements by over half, but he's so inquisitive. I think meeting these tech luminaries and learning from them was part of the allure of the Golden State.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. Offline with his 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Williams, that's good. Williams has got 8 points.
Lou Williams still has some nasty handles. I love him busting out some of those tricky moves from time to time.
And the shot goes in.
And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And the call will be against Patrick McCaw. That's his first foul. 58 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Defensively, you know, a little uneven in that first half, but they've been far more focused and consistent here in the second.
McCaw softly drops in the floater. And the Warriors lead by 19.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Stolen. For the finish.
That just happened. How about a few tricks still left up the Andre Iguodala's sleeve? Incredible at taking his time that time, but still getting to the rim.
And a terrific bit of chaos there on the replay, presented by the Under Armour Hover Havoc.
Sweet Lou Williams came into the NBA straight out of high school. I don't think a lot of people remember that back in 2005. The former 45th pick has more than exceeded his selection spot over the course of his career, last year winning the 6th Man of the Year award.
Warriors leading by 19 points. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Durant. Outside for Curry. Durant against Johnson. Clock at 6. Outside Curry. From deep. The basket good off the assist from Durant. And that's 21 points for Steph Curry.
Well, not only is he not missing, I think he's really enjoying himself out there. When he goes on a tear like this, he gets that big smile on his face, the mouthpiece at the side of his mouth, and his teammates feeding off the energy.
And as we conclude the 3rd quarter, pretty much and while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Thompson and Iguodala make up the perimeter. Katie and Bell are down low together. And it's Curry in at the point. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires from 18. Good on the jump shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Clippers. They double-team Curry. Thompson for the triple. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
And the Clippers call time here.
Well, Steph Curry, widely regarded as the best shooter in the history of the game. He's been so successful playing point guard in the NBA at times. I think we forget that he transitioned from playing shooting guard in his younger days.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Cousins comes in for Jordan Bell. And it's Green in for Durant. Here's Williams. And he banks in the layup. You know, Greg, a lot of players can't make that switch from shooting guard to point guard. You've got to give Steph a lot of credit.
He's worked tirelessly. I mean, we've all seen those pregame ball handling drills. He's still prone to a careless turnover or two, but on the plus side, he rebounds like a shooting guard. And today's point guards are expected to score much more than in days past.
And Cousins kicks to Thompson. Got that one up quick. Thompson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, in this offense and in this structure, there's going to be opportunities to get a lot more assists for Cousins.
Gallinari in the corner. Sinks the three-pointer.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
On the wing, Thompson. Back to Curry from downtown. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists tonight.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Here's Beverly. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And Patrick Beverly can do that in close, finds a way to get that one up. And you know he likes to score. It doesn't happen a ton, but he loves it.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Brent, we're seeing a number of superstars sign shorter contracts with early opt-outs. Why have we seen that trend?
Well, I think in some of those cases, the players are knowing that the opportunity for a larger cap in the successive years, they want the opportunity to maximize their earning potential. So seeing a Kevin Durant or a LeBron James sign a one-year deal or a 1+1, it gives them the opportunity to cash in a year later for the type of contract that they deserve, the maximum contract allowable.
Gallinari surveying the D. It's stolen by Green. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And the slam dunk by Iguodala.
Well, Iguodala is still a high flyer. That's what he looks to do when he gets to the inside.
Los Angeles has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Harris outside. And here is Gortat. Left side, Williams. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Cousins has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Green. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. In recent seasons, Draymond Green's three-point percentage has tailed off a bit. Brent, is that a cause for concern?
It'd be a cause for concern if the 3 other guys around him weren't burying threes the way that they do. So, not too much. Draymond Green does so much more on the floor that, you know, making threes are pretty much a cherry on top of all the defensive things that he does to disrupt, all the playmaking things he does to get guys involved. So he's a very unique player.
Curry outside. Gortat with the rebound. Gortat's got his 6th rebound on the night. Thornwell, the pass to Gortat. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Evans, he's checked in for the Warriors. Patrick McCaw comes in for Steph Curry. Here's Thornwell. And the rejection by Cousins. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Ba'amute. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Gortat misses. And here's Cousins. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Here's McCaw. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
Well, collectively, they've done it tonight here. A passionate performance from the squad.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Rob. And again, the turnover by the Clippers. And Los Angeles with some changes. Scotty's checked in for Gortat. And it's Johnson in for Gallinari. Warriors have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. And it's blocked by Scott. And they get it. Los Angeles with another miss. Golden State's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Well, he's like a carpenter out there. Great floor awareness. Zipping the ball over to his teammates with ease.
Thompson, he's checked in for Evans. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for the Clippers.
Well, after nearly being out of the league, Livingston has found an incredible role, a true warrior.
And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Johnson.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kevin Durant.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
And Thornwell gets it to go.
Well, you love the fearless, aggressive attitude. Doesn't let size matter.
Well, he also has that innate ability to just create enough separation. That's a nice move.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. Tries from 16. Another one falls for the Clippers. And here's Golden State. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. No good from Cousins. The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Thompson from long range. The rebound by Johnson. Stolen by Thompson. The feed now to Jerebko. Second chance shot. And Thompson kicks to Jerebko. He tries for 3. The rebound by Johnson. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. DeMarcus, great movement and great passing from you out of the post.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.